Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm just going to be briefly going over Vim and how to use it and what it's useful for. So Vim is basically like a text editor, but you can actually access it inside your terminal. You can also access it inside of things like it also has this dedicated app, but I like to use it inside of terminal. I don't use it much since it's not that useful for Swift, but it is quite useful nevertheless. So what I'm going to do is just create a file here and then access it in Vim. But Vim's basically just a text editor that allows you to edit code files, I guess. So you can't actually compile your code in it at all. So if you like typing things and then running them straight away, probably isn't the best idea. But if you like to just write code and then compile it all in one go after you've wrote the whole thing, then this could be useful for you. And the reason many people like using Vim is because you don't actually have to use the mouse at all. You can just use keyboard controls to navigate through it. So what I'm going to do is just create this, and I'll just create it in this folder, and we're actually going to be navigating to the viewcontroller.swift thing that we have here. So let's say we have this viewcontroller.swift, then let me navigate to this location in the terminal. So I'm just going to go cd documents /xcode /youtube /vim demo. Now that we're inside of it, let's type ls, and you can see it shows us everything here. And then we want to go inside Vim demo, the actual project, type ls again, and you can see we have a viewcontroller.swift. So to open it in Vim, all you have to do is you can just type in Vim, and then you type in viewcontroller.swift or whatever file you're trying to open. Once you've done that, it'll bring you to this screen, and now what I can do is you can actually see I'm editing the viewcontroller, this file over here. So what I can do now is I can just edit this. So you'll load into normal mode, and if I try and type something here, so I'm typing something but nothing happens. So if you want to type something, you have to actually go into insert mode, and the way you do that is you can press A or I. So A will put it in the front of the cursor, but if I go back to normal mode, then you can see if I click I, it's going to go behind the cursor, and if I type now, it'll go there. Okay, so basically Vim has three modes: escape, insert, and visual. And it's not, escape mode is basically just normal mode. So to enter escape mode, you just have to click escape, and now you see at the bottom here it doesn't say anything because we're in escape mode. So once you're in escape mode, you can actually just browse around the file. You can go to specific line numbers. So if I click colon and then click set numbers, I believe, or is it set number? Okay, I forgot how to do it, but you can actually click the colon and then go to a line number. So let me just count in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's say we wanted to go to this line here. If you type colon and then 10, it'll take you to that line. And then if you do shift A, that'll take you to the end of a line and put you in insert mode. And now you can actually start typing something. So hello, this is a typed message, but I don't want that. So yeah, that's how you use normal mode. Basically just allows you to go around the file, and you can also delete lines. So let's say I didn't want this line at the top. All you have to do is be in escape mode and then click D or double D, and it will actually take you out of escape mode. So if you double click D again, you can see it's just deleting these lines like that. And if you want to remove it, if you want to undo what you've just done, you can click U, and it actually undoes all of the stuff you just did. Okay, so that is basically normal mode. Now if you want to talk about escape mode, insert mode, it's basically the mode which you'll be spending most time in since it's typing. And to get into it, you can either click A or I, capitalize or non-capitalize. And I usually just stick with A since it inserts at the start of a line. So if you click just A oh, actually I think I got it the wrong way around. If you click I, it inserts at the start of a line. So if I go back to escape mode and then click I, you can see now I'm at the start. But if I click Shift I think it puts me to the end of it. So if I click Shift I, oh no, sorry, I puts you at the start, but Shift A puts you to the end of a line like that. Okay, so A or I would basically work fine either way, but yeah, that's basically insert mode. You can just go into it. Let's say I want to go here, and I just want to go to the end of a line there, and now I can start typing something. So let's just say I wanted to print hello world like that, and now this would print here. So obviously it's not loading here. If I want to load it here, I'd have to restart this project and it should come up. But yeah, so once I've done that, if you do that, and now if you click V, it actually puts you into visual mode. I think if you click V, puts you into visual mode, but you have to be in escape mode first, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, now that I'm in visual mode, I can select this text and I can just do something with it. So if I wanted to just go to the front of this line, then I click V. Oops. Sorry, I'm not very good at Vim because there's actually a really steep learning curve. But basically, if I click V now, you can see I can just select this whole line, and then once I've got it selected, if I press D, it'll delete that whole line. So yeah, those are the basics. And then to save it, I think I can just press QS, I believe, or is it Q? I think it's just W. Okay, yeah, and now I've saved it, and then you can see it actually loads up here. So I thought I had to restart it, but I guess not. But yeah, it's a really steep learning curve. If you can learn it, then it's really useful since it allows you to quickly modify it without using your mouse. But as you saw with me, I'm really not that good with it, and it's not really meant for Python, you know. Like, it's more used for things like I mean, it's not used for Swift. It's more used for things like Python and C, languages which you don't really need to compile them as often. And when you do, you can just use the inbuilt terminal compiler, which I don't think you can use for Swift. But yeah, thanks for watching, and this was how you basically use Vim. Like, I know I'm not the best teacher at this, but thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in a future tutorial. Bye!